First and foremost, want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makah Kodash. Want to give double honors, double to the apostles and elders that great millstone who do good well. Peace, blessing to the sincere Akiam, who pushing the truth in the four corners of the earth. Giving diligence to make the calling and election show. Alright, this is Brother Kwana from the Great Millstone Camp, Trinidad. Coming again to the spirit and power Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. To bring another lesson to the spirit, hopefully be edifying to the flock, meaning the elected nation of Israel. Alright, we're going to touch on the book of Psalms, the 107th chapter, because it's true what Yahweh Shai, our Lord, did for us is the reason why we're able to stand, and stand boldly. As the scripture says, the righteous is bold as a lion. And when you really go into the word bold, it means confident, confident in what we teach and what we preach. Alright. As the majority of the epistles or the gospels, when they start off, they say these things are faithful and true. Alright. Because we were witnesses back then, Lord willing, we part of the Lord elect. And we are witnesses now. As the scripture says, the works do follow them. And it's a selected few or a handful few who the Heavenly Father have revived. Alright. Through his word. So without further ado, I just go into Psalms 107 verse 1. It says, "Oh, give thanks unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for he is good, for his mercies endured forever. Let the Redeemer Salak of the Lord say, so whom he had redeemed from the hand of the enemy." Alright, which ultimately is Israel throughout the history. The Lord did it in all the different captivities we've been in. He did it. He redeemed us time and time again. Alright, and now winding down to the end at the end, he's going to be the ultimate redeeming where all eyes going to see. Alright, the heavens going to be covered. Alright, everybody going to know. It ain't going to be a secret. It's going to be broadcast worldwide. Worldwide. And not even on a televised level, but on a physical, eye-seeing level. That is how great and powerful that day of deliverance to the elected nation of Israel going to be. Alright, everyone going to see it. And these are the things with the Heavenly Father saying, so giving praises to him is very important, So he says, "And gather them out of the lands from the east and from the west and from the north and from the south." Alright, which reminds me of Mark 13:27. It says, the Lord going to gather his elect from the four corners of the earth. Alright, so it's true how shy we had his word, just going into it because we were scattered abroad. Alright, we did not know who we were as a people, but he did something to us. Alright, he did something to us. He resonated our spirit by stirring up our pure minds in a way of remembrance, knowing who we are. Alright, by him and by no other. Alright, it says they wandered in the wilderness in a solitary way. They found no city to dwell in. Alright, they wander in the wilderness, in the valley of the shadow of death. Hey, these places is no rest. Alright, there's no rest for the ones who seeking for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai day in, day out, who's striving on the battlefield. Alright, it says, I'll just jump into verse 6. It says, Then they cried unto the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them out of their distress. Alright, and he led them forth by the right way, that they might go to a city of habitation. And that city of habitation soon come, soon come. There's There is Hebrews 11, so like Hebrews chapter 16 and Hebrews chapter 10 and verses 16. It says, "But now they desire a better country, that is, an heavenly. Wherefore Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not ashamed to be called their power, for he had prepared for them a city." So that city is prepared, and we're going through the trials, Lord willing, we worthy and we complete the task which was set before us. As the Apostle Paul, wrote in one of his epistles, he said, "Let us run that we may obtain." And this is what we really fighting for and striving to obtain that mercy to enter into the rest of the Heavenly Father. Alright? And it's only through Yahweh because we were thirsty souls looking for that water. Alright? This is Hebrews chapter 12, 13 and verses 14. It says, "For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come." We seek one to come. And the way how we seeking it is conforming our minds, and not of ourselves, but the Heavenly Father through His Son Yahweh Shai is conforming our minds, alright, to the image of Yahweh Shai. Scripture says that in Romans the 8th chapter. Well, let me get it. Romans chapter 8, and I just go to verse 29, straight to the point, right? It says, "For whom He did foreknew," alright, from before time, He also did predestinate. Pre meanings to choose from before, alright, like a preview for a movie. They show you a clipping, alright, and then they get a real deal, alright, to be conformed. Meaning with form, and with that form comes a renewing of the mind through what? Through the washing of the word, alright, because it's the word which is Yahweh Shai, is who bringing us to this status, to this statue, alright. It says to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brethren. Alright, so just going back to Psalms 107, and I just want to go to verses 20, because is this what actually bringing us to that level, that confirmation, that conforming, alright, is this word, which ultimately is Yahweh Shai. You see, I must go for the Comforter to come. But He told us one thing. He told us, alright, because we were sitting in darkness. We had no way. But Yahweh Shai, come and guide us through it all. Because He said this, Lord willing, we part of the Lord elect. We're going to make it. And we hoping to. So we strive day in, day out. Alright. I want to believe is Matthew the 27th chapter. Alright, because Yahweh Shai told us He must go for the Comforter to come, which the Comforter is actually Him in another form. Alright. In Matthew 27:20 says, "Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world." Even unto the end of the world. So He's here with us in these last days. Alright. All of the last days begun from when Yahweh Shai came on the scene. Alright. Even in this present time. That was the beginning of the last days. Or we were in the last days from Yahweh Shai's coming down. But He here now. He here keeping us comfort through the Spirit. So there's Psalms 107 and verses 20 says, "He sent His word and healed them and delivered them from their destruction." Who them? Who's that them? That them represents the remnant of the nation of Israel, the ones who the Heavenly Father have his eye on, who Yahweh Shai have his eye on, the ones who earnestly hate this place, the one who striving for righteousness. Scripture see that thirst for righteousness, let me get it. Because it's this word is what gonna give that satisfaction, give that peace of mind, give that comfort, you know. Huh. There's Matthew 5 and Matthew the first chapter, so like Matthew chapter 5 and verses 6, it says, Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. And this is what the word is. This word gonna make you want to come to that level of righteousness. Because righteousness establishes a kingdom. And this is what the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, did for us. To save them from destruction. Alright? And that is why we had to ultimately always remember to give thanks. The sacrifice of thanksgiving. Alright? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, and verses 12. Alright? And we read, it says, For it was neither herb nor mollifying plastery that restored them to health, but thy word, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which healeth all things. See that? And this is what healed us. This is what bring our minds to stability. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Knowing that we putting our best foot forward. Alright? Is this what healed us? Is this truth? Is Yahweh Shai? You know? Is this what has given that peace of mind when you're going through whatever affliction in this present world? As scripture says, no chastisement of the present seeming to be joyous. But this is what is keep you from going off the iniquity. Is this word, is this truth, is Yahweh Shai who has set that boundary for us to be the way that we are. You know? Because we're living in a decrepit world. We're living in an evil world. So you know what? I just hope this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. You know, I want to give double honors, double to the apostles and let's say a great millstone who do well. You know, peace, blessing to the saints here, Akim. Many the elect brethren pushing the truth on the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make a call on election sure. Shalom. Mawat lababala bababal.